These videos are for people looking to buy a new home. And these are new construction, new build homes. I only market new build homes. Friends don't let friends buy pre-lived in homes. I only work with buyers, and I only put you in new construction homes. So when the rates come down outside the gate, the buyer frenzy is going to be back on. The bidding wars are going to be back on. It's going to be hard to get a home. You're going to be having people offer tens of thousands over asking price. You don't want to be those people. You do not want to be those people. Now is a perfect storm only because the builders got the rates bought down. And the Federal Reserve still at 6 or 7%, been there for a long time now. No sign of them coming down unless Trump blows away the Fed, which you know what happened to Kennedy when he tried to do that. But I think if we're ever going to get it done, we'll get it done now. So, but the rates right now with these builders are bought down. I've got 4.99% here. I've got other builders. I think it's Ashton Woods has 3.75%. This is fixed rate, 30-year fixed rate loans. Some of them are like 2 or 3-1 buy downs where it even starts out like 199, then go 399, and then it'll top out at 499 for a 30-year fix. I'm never going to put you in a variable rate loan, adjustable rate loan. I won't do that to anybody. So these are fixed rate loans down under 5%. These are new construction luxury homes in Santan Valley, AZ. I've got homes in Queen Creek, Gilbert, Southeast Mesa, Northeast Scottsdale foothills of Darrow Canyon up there in the East Scottsdale area. That's east side of that 101. It's not Old Scottsdale. Old Scottsdale's old. This is new. I'm talking new Scottsdale. So we've got homes, if you went down as far as Coolidge, under 300,000, South Santan, 350,000 and up, on up to $1 million by the time you just get to Queen Creek or Gilbert. But we got plenty of homes for. We got a lot for around 350 move-in, first-time buyer homes. We got a lot of homes for 450, 550. We can get you up to $1 million, and then up in the Northeast Scottsdale foothills, we're looking at 2.5, 3.5 million plus. I kind of cap out around 3 or 4 million. If you're going to want a 10, 15, $20 million home, you're either going to want to build it or you're going to buy a pre-lived-in home. I don't mess with those. You spending that kind of money, you should just build your own. But I know time's a thing sometimes, so a constraint. So, anyways, I am here for you. I've got hundreds of move-in ready homes. You can still build a home. You can still build a home if you need to. If you really want to build it from the ground up, you get to spec out a lot more stuff. When they get these things close to done, they spec them out pretty good already. Granite quartz countertops, hard tile flooring. They're going to have window coverings, and a lot of them they're going to get washer and dryer and fridge in almost all of them. They're marked down tens of thousands of dollars. If I didn't already mention that, $1 million home would be marked down $100,000 right now. It is the perfect storm, because the builders got the rates bought down. If it wasn't for that, then we'd be in trouble. 6 to 7% rates. That's not a terrible rate over the course of history from 1974 till now. The average was 7.24, something like that. It spiked in the 80 and 81. 81, it spiked to 18%. But they don't even count that in the average. It's the average 7 point some percent, but that doesn't make it a doable rate, a usable rate. So the builders are bending over backwards for you. Look at that. Look at these bathrooms. Walk-in showers, walk-in closets, walk-in pantries. Again, hundreds of move-in ready homes. It is such a perfect time to buy. The rates could even come down lower after Trump blows away the Fed. So I have to go out on your first trip to model home with you, or you'll be on your own in the deal. I'll get locked out of the deal if I don't make that first trip in with you. The builder pays my fees to help you find your home. So let's get you out there if you're ready. All my contact info is down below. I've got some other videos here for you to check out. If you're still doing a little digging, little searching, little research, subscribe so you don't miss anything, and I will see you on the next one. But reach out to me when you're ready.